The Piers Morgan situation is worse than we thought. We got another one from Festify. Bro, I've been seeing a lot of clips around what actually happened with Piers Morgan the other day. And I can't lie to you. Shout out to HS Tiki Toki. I know there's been videos where I've been critical in regards to what he said and stuff like that. But bro, one thing I will never take away from that guy is that he is a top rage baiter. He understands banter, bro. He understands what it means to be a banterist, bro. Did you get it? Let's get into it anyways.
Views on feminism. Yeah. And he is a feminist.
There is more to this story. As it turns out, Piers Morgan and his wife have taken breaks in their marriage.
Well, if I were married to Piers Morgan, it would make it a very, very long sabbatical.
The Piers Morgan wife files are all over the place, and this recent interview has gone viral, but what is the backstory to this? There is two situations before this that led to this moment going viral.
As soon as you're away,
all right,
who's this? Applications are open.
All right, let's just...
That's your team, bro.
Bro, what would you do, guys? What would you do? What would you... This is why I keep on saying that, bro. Whoever you marry is the biggest representation of you, bro. It's the biggest representation. Because if you have someone... Look, whoever you get with is a reflection of who you are as a person, yeah? If you get with someone that's on this type of timing, then unfortunately, bro, you're done. You're dead. You're done. Like, there's nothing you can do. People have unlimited ammunition against you, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? So be very, very careful. Be wise, guys. Be very wise, guys. Honestly.
That's your goal.
Let's end this, please.
Cooked.
You know what? I'm not doing this. Sorry, guys.
Bro,
it's pointless.
He got Rich Baiter to leave his own podcast. Remember, Piers Morgan used to be the top rage baiter, bro. He used to be the person that if you went on his, you know, his interview show, or you went on his talk show, he was gonna ask you very, very, very tricky questions. He was a top rage baiter, bro. How can a rage baiter get rage baited? What?
It looks like Piers Morgan here is reading a book on how to become a better husband, as his wife posted on Instagram. Says he needs to read it and spend a couple of weeks 5,000 miles away from her.
Guys, that is dark, bro. Whoa. This is a humiliation ritual, bro. He's even look. Bro, listen, this is
just being given loan on loan by his wife. Piers Morgan. The top comment on this post is Piers a cuck? She lays there and says, wanted pool boy, applications are open, is the caption on this one. I think one of the worst ones is when the husband's away, obviously Piers traveling for work, the studs come out to play. She posted this on her Instagram. Does anyone have the off button for the Morgan 3000? Been looking for the button for 13 years and it sounds like it's about to blow. Might be our marriage. She said, if anyone's distracted enough to make you slice half your own head off, it's Mr. Loud. Don't rush home, Piers. There is way more Instagram posts to go through.
Bro, this is what confuses me, yeah? Because there's no way that you're telling me that this girl wasn't on this type of vibe, like, before you got married, bro. There's no way you're telling me that all of a sudden you got married and then she just started becoming a monster, bro. No, she's always been this way, bro. She's always been this way. 1000%. Bro, maybe hiding an element of it, but there's no way you're telling me that Piers didn't realize into the marriage that, bro, like, this girl, like, she kind of has a kink of embarrassing me. You know what I mean? Like, she has some sort of fetish around embarrassing me and my masculinity, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? As a man, you already know, and I hate saying as a man, but as men, we understand that the most important thing to us is respect. If we don't have respect, especially from our significant other, then bro, what's the point? As soon as your missus don't respect you, what's generally the point? There's no point. You know what I'm saying? So this isn't making any sense to me personally, bro. You're telling me over the years your missus is literally just stacking up pictures and videos and different pieces of evidence that can be used against you. Look, you're going out into the world, you're battling the world, and then battling the world, let's say for especially his type of role where he's interviewing people, etc., and being very, very controversial in how he's doing it. You're battling these people on the TV shows, you're asking them tricky questions, and you're becoming public enemy number one. All of a sudden, you finish the battle in the world, you go home, and then this is your second battle, this one right here. God forbid, bro. God forbid. I don't want that for me, for my friend, for no one, bro. That can, you see, ladies like this can go far away. Go away. They need to join the, the TikTok community where they're like, oh, I hate men. Men aren't this, men aren't that. Just go away then. Like, go establish your own world or kingdom. You know what I mean? Like, I like fruitful and happy and, healthy relationships, bro. That's what everyone should strive for. This isn't healthy, bro. this is my games, bro. Fucking hell.
You used to get the drift as her just making fun of him, light stuff, but these guys actually take breaks in their marriage, and she's openly discussed this on interviews.
Saying, well, if I were married to Piers Morgan, it would make it a very, very long sabbatical. But he enjoyed it too. It wasn't just me.
Well,
We both. It was.
And my issue with ladies like this, yeah? Again, don't misconstrue as a case of man hates like ladies. No, I don't like people like this though. I don't like people that just take it's like, there was a story on TikTok the other day where you had a guy, he had been dating a girl for like 13 years. He flew out into his country. As soon as he gets there, he breaks up with her basically and goes off with another lady. Even people that are on this type of timing, embarrassing our significant other, being evil to the significant, anything along those lines, I'm against them, bro. Do you get it? So I'm not biased to anyone, bro. Anyone can get smoked. Do you get it? This lady, she's evil, bro. Let's be real. Evil. And Piers has contributed towards this because he has no backbone as a man, bro. It's actually very, very sad. Very, very sad, because especially for someone that has so much talk for other people, it's so reasonable to think and to assume that's the reason why he gets triggered when people now talk about his situation and his missus. Do you know what I'm saying? It's actually very, very sad, bro. And this lady, like, she wouldn't be anyone without Piers. Do you know what I mean? So the fact that you're embarrassing the person that kind of put you on and as giving you this type of lifestyle, utmost disrespect, bro. Ridiculous.
Very good for both of us. And we didn't have any problems before. It was nothing like that.
And you just have to pan down a little bit to the comments. All these have got hundreds of likes. I had to stop watching the video. How much she despises him to see if it was real. Piers is more cucked than Will Smith. She's 100% cheating on him. 1000%.
I described it in the piece as kind of like rebooting your computer, where sometimes everything just sort of, it's not that there's anything in particular that's wrong, but it grinds to a bit of a halt, and you reboot it and suddenly, ding, it sort of comes back to life. Yeah, we had, I think it was sort of just over 5 weeks apart over the summer.
Articles like Piers Morgan's wife gives a hilarious glimpse into the marriage and reveals she has to slap him. Like, what is going on here? And pictures of him hoovering and her saying he missed a bit and posted it on Instagram. He's the opposite of these guys he's interviewing. He goes on TV and says that he loves doing all the housework himself, like was posted on that photo.
Gosh, just doing the housework. Just sit back and went home. Do the housework. My normal Monday. Do a bit of work, and it's proper work at home. Domestic engineering.
Good. I'm glad to hear it. That's excellent.
How's it going then?
Very well, thank you.
Yeah,
Very
she
well.
told you I'm a feminist.
Yes, you said you are. And you are. Maybe we're just saying how the word people sometimes get really confused now. But when I was little, it was just all about equality.
You know what it is? I'm surrounded by strong women. From Cecilia to Susanna and Charlotte Hawkins, and my mum and my grandmother was incredibly strong. And I just don't get this.
So yeah, Piers Morgan's wife has said that she is the one that wears the trousers. Men think that they're in.
And bro, it will be these type of people that will now be against like men that respect themselves and men that are very, very big on, you could say, masculinity. You know what I mean? And I'm not even them type, like I said, I'm not a red pill person or anything like that, but when it comes to foundational principles of what these men are saying in terms of, bro, like, I'm not to forget all the stuff that they're saying in terms of against women and stuff like that, broski. That's your own, innit? For me, I know I want to get married, I want to have kids and stuff like that, innit? But in terms of the essence of, as a man, respect yourself, respect your mind, discipline your body, be in the gym, get to the bag. All these things that make you the best version of yourself as a man, bro. This is what ladies like this are against, bro. When they see, someone that is, you could say, strong and confident, etc., it intimidates them. So then that's why they settle down with someone like Piers Morgan, who doesn't mind being the bitch in the relationship, for the lack of better words. He doesn't mind this whole essence of, his missus saying that she's wearing the trousers, etc. Bro, there's no woman that realistically that fully, from my perspective anyways, fully enjoys being the person that like wears the trousers in the relationship, bro. Impossible. There's gonna be a point in the time where she's gonna say to herself, "Oh, bro, like I might as well. It's a bit too hard. I might as well just get with someone that can lead me properly." Or she's gonna be like, "Ah, if a man can't lead me, I'm better alone." Do you know what I mean? We've heard it too many times, bro. Heard it too many times where you got a lot of guys that they back away from the responsibility of what it means to be a man, back away from the responsibility of what it means to be the best version of themselves. And then it reflects, you know, in their marital home, it reflects in their family, no one respects them, and then they end up being the laughing stock. But yet they're the people that have the most opinion for other people. How dare you get someone like HST? Again, I don't agree with everything he says, but how dare you get someone like that on your podcast and criticize what he has to say when, bro, you can't even control your home, bro. Makes zero sense. Do you know what I mean? And that's the state of social media. It's the state of the world that we're in. The people that in reality need to check themselves the most are always the people that have the most criticism for other people. How can your missus confidently say, "I wear the trousers"? Like, bro, what do you mean? What do you generally mean? It's okay for your missus to have a say. It's okay for your missus, you and your missus, to come to conclusions together and to move forward and progress. But she's saying that, nah, like, sit down, little boy, I wear the trousers. What? Guys, nah. And I know for a fact, bro, I've had too many conversations with women as well. This is what they want, bro. They want a man that can lead. They want a man that they can respect. And the man that they can respect typically is not necessarily the guy that they're gonna, you know, love all the time, because they're gonna say, bro, like, you can't do A, B, and C. I don't take this, I don't take BS from you, etc. But guess what? They respect that. And ultimately, through the respect, the love comes anyways. Do you know what I mean? So, man, them, be on your shit, bro. And also learn, obviously, to be loving and compassionate and stuff like that. You don't have to be, you know, extreme. There's no such thing as extremes over here. Have a balance. But ultimately, you need to ensure that, bro, you're standing on your business, bro. Because this is mind games. Mind games, bro.
Charge, but women are the ones in charge. And during lockdown, he put on a little bit of timber. Many people just staying home.
Here's Morgan's why I think he should be fat shamed. Bro, what the fuck am I watching right now, bro? This is a humiliation ritual. What the fuck?
Not doing much, and she said that he should be fat shamed for this. So what kind of humiliation kink is going on in this marriage right now?
Piers and I have the same views on feminism. Yeah. And he is a feminist. People think that he's this sort of, you know, because he has a go at Kim Kardashian and so on, but he is very much a feminist. I can't apologise for him, because if I did, I would apologise all day.
Where things went horribly wrong for Piers Morgan, he confronts Nick Fuentes in another interview, but he starts to mock the fact that this guy has never lost his virginity, so people end up looking into Piers Morgan.
Basically, you're just a misogynist old dinosaur, aren't you?
And listen, I don't like this guy at all, bro. He's a whack ass jackass, for lack of a better word, yeah. But broski, this is what I'm saying. If you come for someone, bro, bro, even the audience is just gonna come for you. They're gonna figure out stuff about you that's gonna be very, very interesting, and you're gonna regret. You're gonna be like, "Oh, why did I even do that?" Do you know what I mean? It makes zero sense, bro. You know what I'm saying? And me personally, I would rather be a virgin, bro, than to deal with a woman like that. Like, bro, what are you talking about?
For a young guy.
Yeah.
I mean, I know I'm
Yeah.
the boomer. I know I'm the boomer here, but actually, you're a 27-year-old dinosaur, aren't you? Aren't you, Nick Fuentes? All women,
I am.
all women are annoying. All women
I'm a
grow
fossil.
old. They all get fat. Says the guy. Have you ever had sex?
No, absolutely not.
Wow. Says the guy who's never got laid.
And this is where Nick's
Broski, you can't even get laid yourself, bro. You're in a marriage and you can't get laid by your wife, bro. What, like, am I bugging and saying that's one of the, like, how does that even work? Like, from my opinion, I'm not perfect here, but in my opinion, and from my faith and my beliefs, etc., technically speaking, like, your marital home, your relationship between you and your missus, that's the time that you're supposed to have the most, you know, sex, bro. That's that. It bonds you guys together. Not only kids, obviously, but the love element, bonding you guys together, etc. That's the time you're supposed to have the most of it. But for some reason, I think I even heard a quote the other day. It was talking about how like the devil will want you to have the most sex outside of marriage and have the least sex within your marriage. There's a purpose for that, bro. Do you know what I mean? So Mr. Piers, check yourself. Check yourself, bro.
Fan base look into Piers Morgan, and someone says, imagine boomer Piers Morgan shaming Gen Z Nick Fuentes for not being a degenerate while his wife sleeps around with random men during a 6-week break in their marriage. Obviously, that is
Hey,
rumors. Piers Morgan tweeted, you need to get laid, you deluded little twerp.
you need to get your wife, bro. I think that's it. I think that's it, my people. I'm going to leave the link down below. You can watch the rest of this. I'm not going to sit here and see another man getting embarrassed because I'm starting to feel uncomfortable. I will never allow this shit to run in my household. Impossible, bro. Impossible. And I always say to the man them that, bro, look, this is me being real, yeah? If you're just looking to have fun and stuff like that, especially when you're younger, some of this shit can slide. Not in terms of the extremity of this, but I'm saying in terms of like, I know that the man will allow one or two comments or one or two behaviors to slide because they're just trying to basically smash in it. But I feel like the older you get, I'm still white end, you know what I mean? But I'm approaching obviously 30 and stuff like that. And broski, I'm just like, I don't know if it's my frontal lobe developing or whatever. I'm just like, bro, there is no amount of prettiness, body, anything that's gonna allow me to compromise my morals in order for me to basically get with a lady, bro. If we don't align mentally, forget it, bro. If there's any signs of, oh, as a man, you should be doing this and doing that, etc. Bearing in mind with me, I would say I'm generous, bro. Like, if you ask ladies I've been with us, bro, like, I'm not, bro. And also, I make my P's legit, bro. You know what I mean? I'm not an F guy. I don't do trap, etc. It's not like that where you're just out here and you can basically just spend P's that technically speaking, you know what I mean? It's easy money. It's fast cash. Do you get it? So working legitimate, etc. Still generous. I'll say I'm more so in the traditional aspect, not fully traditional. I feel like it's kind of impossible to be fully traditional in today's society. But still, like, if there's any sense of this whole as a man, or yeah, send me money, or and it's just right off the bat, bro, get out of my face, bro. Like, I'm not doing wife. No, I'm not performing as a husband to someone that ain't my wife. Do you know what I mean? Because you're not gonna do wife duties to someone that ain't your husband. It's reciprocation. Like, why is it, bro? Anyways, this is a whole topic for a different day, bro. Anyways, my people, then, if you enjoyed this one, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.